Hey there guys, welcome back for another episode of Mortal Realms Monday Magazine Review. So this week we are looking at issue 24, where we get some new Nighthaunt reinforcements. These being the Lord Executioner, the Glaive Wraith Stalkers, and these guys. I say these guys because I cannot think of the name of them right now, but it will tell me in this issue. And here is the sprue containing all those models. It is one large sprue. Again, at the end of these videos I do put the prices for these. Some of these videos you may notice that I've been putting an estimated cost. That is because some of these sprues you can't buy individually, or if you can, they are different to what we are getting with the magazine. The magazine tends to take sprues from the larger boxed sets, be it the Soul Wars being one of the sets, and I do believe that this is one of those sprues. So if there is an estimated cost, it is because the sprue you can't get separate, and so it's dividing the Soul Wars box between the number of sprues and then roughly evaluating what each sprue would be worth per cost there. So obviously prices aren't exact on what you're saving, but either way we are still saving money by buying these compared to buying either a Soul Wars box set or individual models as boxed models. So with that being said, let's take a look at this week's issue. So, Nighthaunt reinforcements. Learn about Lord Executioners and new War Scrolls and battle plan. So obviously, now that we've got the base learning out of the way with the previous 20 or so issues, or 15 or so issues, as far as I can tell, future issues are going to be pretty much containing a mixture of War Scrolls, battle plans, core rules pages, and special rules and things like that. So it shouldn't be too much towards the how to play anymore. It's now these are the extra rules on top of what we have learned, or these are how the rules would be laid out for what we have learned. And then obviously the War Scrolls for the units that we are collecting. So this issue comes with a whole host of Nighthaunt reinforcements, with 5 Glaive Wraith Stalkers, 4 Grimghast Reapers, which is the ones that I could not remember the name of, and a Lord Executioner to lead them all. Once you have built and painted them with this issue's guides, there'll be a terror on the tabletop in this issue's battle plan, with War Scrolls and tutorials to help you use them. To fight back against the Nighthaunt horde, there is a full War Scroll for your Castigators too, so it's not only the Nighthaunt who will have something new and powerful in the fight. For this week's issue, for Mortal Realms Monday guys, we will be painting the Lord Executioner. You can find the link for that up in the card in the top corner here, as well as the description down below. And so go and check out painting that guy. In the living world, there are many executioners tasked with ending the lives of the guilty, often by axe stroke or at the end of a noose. Amongst these executioners are those that knowingly slay the innocent and claim that they are just doing their duty. These mortals are likely to attract the attention of Nagash. So there he is. This week's painting focus. And we have some more information on the Grimghast Reapers. So Grimghast Reapers are formed from the souls of those who murdered their rivals without getting blood on their own hands. In death they have been cursed to slay Nagash's enemies in the most brutal fashion, staining their hands red with blood. And that there will give me an idea for painting. I think I will give my guys bloodied red hands, just to represent that little bit of story and lore there. So then we've got the Death Knells, so the three guys that we get there. And then the realms, Ghyran. So this is a new realm. Ghyran is the realm of life. While much of it has been corrupted by the vile followers of Nurgle, many mortals still make their homes there. Some of the greatest cities in all the realms are in the Jade Kingdom. Sylvaneth, elves, humans and Dwarden dwell together in the vast and beautiful living city, existing in harmony with nature. So then we've got a little bit on the realm and some of the cities in there. Then obviously the how to build the Nighthaunt Geists. So we got the Lord Executioner build. I will be building this as one whole piece rather than painting them up as separate components. It's nice and easy, we can get to all its parts. So super easy to paint. The same with the Glaive Stalkers, 2 pieces per model, nice and easy, clip together, no problems at all. And then we have the Grimghast Reapers. So 4 of these guys, and again they are only a few components each, so I will assemble them all and then paint them up as a whole piece rather than painting individual parts and assembling them afterwards. So then we've got the how to paint the Nighthaunt Geists. Obviously if you're just following along with the magazine, then this is where you'll want to be for painting, but I do hope that my painting videos are at least inspiring you guys to paint models your own way, or a slight variation to how these are done in my way, and give you some ideas. Obviously I go into a little bit more detail with my painting and what they explain in these images and guides, but that is just a personal choice on me, because I'm painting the models, you know, a few models at a time. I'm happy to go and put in an extra bit of detail, more than what I would if I was just quickly painting up an army ready for tabletop play. But I will go through painting some, how to paint up some guys nice and quickly, just to get them ready for the tabletop, and throw them up as some extra videos for you guys to take a look at. Then we have our War Scrolls. So we've got the Lord Executioner. Your time has come, mortal. The sentence is passed. Your life is forfeit. I shall take your head. Yeah, I ain't giving you no head. No pun intended. Then we've got the Executioner's abilities on the back there. The War Scroll for the Grimghast Reapers, as well as their abilities. And as I said, reaped like corn. They look like corn. Okay. But yeah, as I said in the previous issue last week, I do like the way that they've done these on the back of the War Scrolls. Makes it much easier visual learning than just reading through pages and pages of rules and, you know, things like that. So you know, nice little thing that they're doing with the War Scrolls here. As I understand it, if you get regular War Scrolls, they're just the card there with some of the extra stuff on the back. But because we get a full A4 page, you can get some extra detail in there. So then we've got the battle plan for the Spectral Headsman. Oric Ravenscar has proven a thorn in the side of the Nighthaunts. The Lord Executioner has been sent forth to put an end to the Night Questor once and for all. As Xandria and the rest of the Stormcast Eternals battle the Nighthaunts, the Lord Executioner hunts the Night Questor through the ruins. So obviously these battle plans, they are following a sort of a mini campaign type thing, where they're following the this particular group of storm hosts. So it is making up a little story for us. And again, as mentioned last week, we are using the Realm of Life battle map, and it won't be long before we can start getting some terrain down in the form of some Azerite ruins that will be coming in issue 26. First off, issue 25 next week. We're getting 2 new paints, Balthazar Gold and Agrax Earthshade. And The following week, issue 26, we'll see our first piece of Realm of Life terrain in the form of some Azerite ruins. A nice bit of terrain that. I will be painting it up in this sort of blue, marbly, stony colour with the bits of green moss and things like that. So keep an eye out for that video if that's the colour scheme that you're looking to paint up. And hopefully that'll give you an idea on how to paint your one. Right, so that brings us to the end of this video, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit that like button down below. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscription button, dinging that little bell to get those notifications of when new videos go live every Monday for Mortal Realms magazine review and the Mortal Realms Monday painting video. And the Indomitus series that I am doing is every Wednesday. So go and check that out if you're into 40k. I've got a playlist looking at how I'm painting my Indomitus box set. And with the new starter sets that have just been released, you'll also be able to look at the Indomitus set and get some ideas on painting up your starter set if that is what you managed to get because you couldn't get the Indomitus set. That will give you some ideas as the units in those starter sets come with the Indomitus set anyway. So there you go, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me. Take it easy and keep painting those minis.